Hello guys, do you know your laptop could last a really long time? Of course, that depends on how you maintain it. And that's why I'm making this video. I have a few tips to help you maintain your PC just to make sure it lasts as long as it can. Now, these tips may also help you boost productivity, even if it's just a little bit. These are literally things you probably ignore every day, but actually does help you. Now, without further ado, I'm going to go right in. The first thing on my list I'm going to talk about is the chassis. One of the most prominent features of a poorly built system is a plastic bodied system. Now, this is not to say that all systems made out of plastic is bad. Now, what I want to bring out from there is a lot of them are not well built in the way they get glued or put together. And that way, at some point in time, the hinge breaks on one side or perhaps both sides. And this is as a result of you opening your lid or the screen every now and then from either the left side or the right side at most times. What you want to do is have a habit of opening it from or with your two hands on the two sides of the lid. Another best practice is to use the middle of the lid. Next tip, which is kind of like very obvious and something some of you still ignore, is never having food, especially things that have crumbs or grains and liquid around your system. And this I am saying at the top of the list because keeping coffee or keeping liquid around your laptop isn't just a good idea. One of the worst things that could also happen to you is having grains and crumpled food fall under the buttons of your keyboard. This gets your keyboard to get stuck or sticky at some point. So please make sure you do not have food and liquid around your laptop at any point in time. Mistakes happen. That said, I'm jumping to the next item on the list. Every computer has a storage space, just like your phone and most other devices. It starts 256 or 512 or whatever the space is when you're buying it. It's not just one infinite space of emptiness where you just keep saving files and downloading movies into. Now, every once in a while, please have a habit of going to your old files, old downloaded folders, uninstall apps that you do not use all the time, deleting files that you are no more using, and do make sure you also delete your recycle bin. Else you'll run into the issue of no space every time you have something important to do. Your battery. Make sure every once in a while you drain your battery. Don't always leave it plugged in throughout, even if it's always on your desk. Every once in a while, make sure you have the habit of using up the battery and charge it back. Your battery has a lifespan. If you're my type, you probably have your laptop most of the time on the desk always plugged in. Every once in a while, unplug it and make sure you drain out the battery and charge it back. For some laptops, you do have some power management feature in the system just to make sure it maximizes the battery for, as long as it can. So do make use of it. Next tip, restart your system. Many people are used to closing the lid of their system, hibernating their system, sleeping their system all the freaking time. This messes up with your laptop a lot. Have the habit of every once in a while closing the tab, saving your files and whatever it is you're doing, and hit the restart button. Allow your system to restart every once in a while. It's very important, like I said, because it messes up with your system. Do it every once in a while. Another important thing to take note of is heat. Your system has a fan inside and has vents around it to take in air and to push air out. Whenever you place your laptop on a bed or a couch or a soft surface, what happens is you close up those vents and it finds it hard to push hot air out of the system. Now, to make sure you keep your system cool most of the time, maybe not all the time, try to use your laptop as a laptop on your lap. Another way is use it on your desktop or risers like this. It might also be a good thing to note where those vents are just to make sure you are never covering them at every point in time, even if you put it on a bed. The next thing on my list I want to talk about is your charger. A lot of people just wrap the cable of their charger around the body when they want to put it in their bag or take it out. One of the best practices is to roll it up as opposed to rolling it on the body. Roll the cable on itself, on its own, and you could get this kind of Velcro tapes that I got on AliExpress and you could get from your local DIY store also. And this just helps make sure that your charger lasts a longer time. I do know that people change their charger 2-3 times within the lifetime of their laptop. Next tip is tabs. Now this is actually going to boost your productivity because some people leave hundreds of tabs open in their browser. I know someone is watching this video right now and smiling and saying that's me. And this sometimes slows down their system without them knowing. All they have in their mind is, oh, I just have a couple of tabs or I just have a browser open, not knowing that all these things constitute what takes up space in the RAM, and of course slows down your system, because you could have web applications running in the background of your browser, especially when you've minimized it, and it's slowing down your system when you have a lot of things or you're trying to multitask with your computer. Please close tabs that you do not need anymore. I hope you found this tip useful. Please like, subscribe, share, and of course hit the bell icon just so that you know when I upload another video. Till next time.